Hi, welcome. I'm Trish. So I have a new deck of cards in that I'm very excited to start using. This is my predictions deck. So this I've been working on for a few months, and finally here. It finally arrived last Thursday, so a few days ago, almost not quite a week. And the first lot of cards that I pulled out, I just couldn't wait to. I was going to do an unboxing here on YouTube and do a reading here, but I couldn't wait. I was so excited, and these are the cards that came out. So I'm going to have a little look and a little read on these cards. I mean, I've only just finished doing the royal readings, so I was a bit surprised that more royal stuff has come out. There's about 4 royal cards in this deck. It's 100 cards, and there's about 4 royal cards in here. 2 of them have come out in this spread, so I will go over what they mean and pull any cards here, but I'm hoping to be able to do a reading with these each week, and these are about all different things around the world, all kinds of premonitions or predictions, and I just want to get more familiar with these cards and learn from them. So the more I use them, the more bonded I will be to these cards and more of an understanding of what they mean when they come out. So that's why I need to work with them a lot. So I'm hoping to be able to get to do one a week to see how we go. But for the first one, this is what's come out. So if I turn these around to the screen so you can see, first of all, this one here came out. This royal card came out. Keeping things quiet. It's all about duties and keeping things quiet. And this is around health. So you can see where we're going with this one. Then we got a bit of a shake-up with the tornado or the winds. Now, I'm not saying this could be predicting a tornado, but I feel like in this situation, it's more of like the Tower card moment in the tarot. So it's like a Tower card moment is happening around here, or the royals, because we've got more royal cards here. Here, this card is about who is holding power. Who's holding power? And it's a royal card. So we've got a bit of a Tower situation coming up around who's holding power. And here here hiding something. So here it's almost saying that there is something being hidden here. Let me just look into these cards. Okay, so here first of all, I'm reading Princess Catherine being the first one, because she's the one that's had the... Could also be Charles. He's also had health. I straight away went to, because we've got the female crown here, it made me think of Catherine. But because we've got holding power, we could be talking about King Charles as well. Anyway, what the cards are saying as a prediction. So they're saying that there is keeping things quiet around the health crisis. It's called health crisis, hiding something about that, and it's related to a Tower moment, being things shaken up and changes and obstacles, hurdles, all that kind of thing. It's a Tower card, and it's saying around who is holding power or who will hold power. So okay, so are we looking here that is there issues around William holding power? Does he not want to hold power? Is there issues around this, or are we talking about Catherine? I'm going to read these in a few different ways to see what I can get out of these, and I'll pull extra cards when I feel I've got something here. So here, if I was reading this as Princess Catherine, here we're keeping things quiet around the health crisis. We know that's correct. Now, it could also be, I've noticed another photo has come out of her today. So I read this a few days ago now. By the time this goes up, it could even be a week ago that I actually sat down and pulled the cards when they arrived. It was like on a Thursday for me. Today I'm reading on a Monday, but this video won't probably go up until Wednesday. So about a week I read this. Now in that time we've had the footage of Princess Catherine in the car with her mother, and also released another Mother's Day photo today with her and the kids. So here I'm seeing, if we're talking Princess Catherine, we're indicating, more coming out around her. But I feel like it's more like keeping things quiet or hiding something around a health crisis is what it's saying. could be even King Charles. There's a crisis going on because we've got the Tower card, which is the tornado card in my deck. So because we've got that Tower card, we've got a bit of a crisis going on here around health. So yes, we do know it's logical. Everybody knows we've got Princess Catherine with health issues. We also have King Charles with health issues. So we know it's there. But these are prediction cards. So it's saying there's something coming up in the future that's a Tower moment related to these health issues that they're hiding from us, that's been hidden at the moment. They're trying to keep it hidden regarding holding power. Who's holding power? So are we going to see something around William not wanting to hold power? Are we going to see something around somebody coming forth saying, I should be holding power? Or are we saying something around King Charles currently holding power saying, I'm needing to release power? There's something going on here around that's been hidden at the moment. It's not one of the things that's come out. It's something that's hidden. Tower moment around who's in power. Issues around that. We've got a crisis around that. And it's being kept quiet. So hiding something, keeping it quiet, and it's related to health, it's related to a crisis or the Tower card moment, and it's about who's holding power. So let's just see where this one takes us. As I said, I plan to do one of these every week and just see what happens. It's just this one happens to be a royal one, so a royal reading for something going on in the future, something coming up, I would say probably in 2024, because I plan to kind of make these cards read the current year. So I don't want them to read too far ahead. So it's if this is the case, as I said, it's brand new. This is my first reading out of this deck. I'm still not quite bonded with it, but these cards have all come out. They're all relevant to what's going on at the moment, which shows me that these cards are on it. These cards are really going to be very powerful for predicting or telling you what's going on around in the world. So here it's saying something's being kept quiet and it's been hidden from us, kept quiet from the public, something around a crisis or a health crisis. Is going to come down in a big heat because we've got the Tower card, and it's related to the balance of power, or who's holding power, or who should be or is going to be holding power around the royals. I'm going to pull a couple of cards on this just to see what's going on here. I think I'm going to pull from my tarot first. And because I've completed, I did the royal reads at the beginning of each year, and then I kind of don't really do them again for the rest of the year. So I find it kind of weird that I'm having to do another royal read when I feel like I've just finished the royal reads. What do you see? What are you trying to tell me here with these cards? Predictive energy, something that's coming up. The King. This is the King card. This is a King of Swords in the upright position. Okay, so it's saying use logic, because that's what and it's all about communication as well. So maybe we'll be hearing some communication from the King, because here is the King of logic, and what is going on around him. Okay, he has got the Ten of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Wands is about all your burdens that you're carrying on your back. Now, when it's in reverse, it's saying that you should not be loading yourself up with burdens and responsibilities at the moment. And yes, we know he's sick, and this is a card here of saying no. Here is saying not taking on the burdens or responsibilities, letting some of those burdens and responsibilities go to somebody else. So that's what's going on around him. Now, the King is also about communication, logic, speaking, so being the swords. So it's all about, at this moment, we could be hearing from him being communication, or he's needing to move things around in a kind of logical, strategic kind of way, because that's what the swords are. They're strategic in a way about releasing some of these burdens. Now, we do know that he's not currently working, where he's got like the other senior members doing the duties. We know that, but I feel there's a little bit more going on here. Okay, could this be more permanent? We'll see if this is more of a permanent thing where these duties because here it's saying that he has to say no to certain engagements. There's something that, like, could even be something that's coming up that he will decline because of his condition. But it is saying that the burdens from the Ten of Wands normally carried on the back. It's having to let some of these burdens go because we are in reverse. And we have the King. We've got the King sitting here when I'm talking about royals. Okay, what's going on here? Is this more permanent? We know that it's going on temporarily. Okay, he is being very cautious at the moment. Cautious around what he can and can't do. Here it's saying that this is the fighting fit, trying to get his energy up here. This is like the high energy, trying to get energy up, trying to be fighting fit, fight his way through it. Strong, resilient person, trying to make his way, but he has to be very cautious about what he does. He cannot overwhelm, overburden, or overload himself here is what it's saying. Okay, let's get back to this and say, what is going on here? What is being hidden from us? Here it's saying that something's being kept quiet, something has been hidden from us, and it's related to power. What is going on here? Distance, world apart. Okay, distance could mean this is two worlds separating here. Two worlds separating, so that could be something going on there around that. The two worlds separating. It could also mean it says worlds apart or different. I do know that he's supposed to be travelling to Australia, and that we're worlds apart. So he is supposed to be having a trip to Australia. I wonder if that will be declined or he'll say no to that. Okay, so what's going on with hiding something, keeping it quiet around who's holding power? Okay, what's going on with hiding something, keeping something quiet around who's holding power, or around King Charles because he's holding power? Again, we've got a warning around him, so a warning that he has to take it easy. He's being cautious. There's a warning around here. Inactivity. So there's a warning for him. He has to not take on so many activities. He's got to be inactive at the moment is what it's saying around here. Now, uprooting is an interesting one to come out in this spread. Uprooting is about okay, it can be closing doors on something. It can also be, this is my intolerance card, when you're not tolerating a situation. I kind of don't feel that's what it's meaning right at the moment. Maybe he's feeling intolerant about not being able to get out there. Maybe that's where that's coming in. So, like, we've got these couple of warning cards that's come up around him having to be inactive, but maybe he's had enough of that. Like, there's this level of intolerance around that. Uprooting can also be moving. It can be moving, changing physical locations as well. It's change. It's change of doors closing, doors opening. So closing a door on chapters even. So that could be playing out here as well around him. So let me go back to the... I'm going to go to my beautiful new deck and see if there's anything else that wants to come out around. Okay, these are so new, they just glide. They're so new, these cards, they just glide. There's 100 cards here about all different things. Okay. We're looking, what is it that the royals are hiding, keeping quiet around, holding power? Okay, I've got energy weapons. That reminds me of a dream that I had. I had a dream a couple of nights ago about, and I just don't know what to do with it. I don't know where to put it. I don't know what to do with that. But it was a dream where there was 3 people. I think it was 2 males, 1 female. And one volunteered, the female, I think it was, to store some kind of energy weapon in the luggage. So it's like they had a bug out bag. It was like not luggage, travel luggage. It was more like a bug out bag. You know, when you like all your things that you need hiking or walking or leaving, or what do they call that when they leave one country to go to another country, and they've got all their stuff in their bag. So that's the sense that they were giving me in this dream, like they had these bags where it had their belongings in it, things that they would need to survive in this bag, but they also, somebody had an energy weapon in the bag as they were moving. Their plans were to go into another country, so I don't know where that was taking place, but I just thought it's interesting because I had that dream and I didn't know what to do with it, and I thought maybe I should put it in a prediction reading, so I don't know. So I mean, this kind of really doesn't, I know it doesn't fit the reading that I'm doing now, but it's funny that this has come out. Also a business tycoon, so doing business when it comes back to the royals here about business. But we've also got rockets, and this is my SpaceX or my Elon Musk type energy here as well. So that's scientific breakthroughs in a business kind of way. But there's so we've got rockets, SpaceX, energy weapon, business tycoon going on here. So I don't know, I feel like we're maybe going into a different prophecy here around maybe even the dream that I had. So let's go to okay, anything else we need to know about the prophecy number 1, the prediction, anything else we need to know about the prediction number 1 for this deck? Okay, keeping things quiet, health crisis, hiding something, Tower moment, holding power. What's going on? Okay, slow healing. There's slow healing going on here because we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. So very slow process, slow healing. Could either be Catherine or Charles. Could be King Charles or Princess Catherine, either way. 9 of Swords is a little bit of stress. There's a bit of stress, but it's also somebody bedridden as well. But there's a little bit of stress going on around this person. And here we're wanting to spread rings. So this is my wild card in the deck for the Suit of Swords. So it's saying that wanting to be able to spread your wings, but you can't. You're bedridden. So, and there's causing a little bit of there's a little bit of stress or over analyzing going on here as well. Again, this King is very strategic. So there's a bit of strategic strategy that's required here in this situation. So if it's a prediction, we're looking at maybe something coming out about what they're hiding about the situation coming to light. I feel it's more King Charles related though than Catherine, only because we've got the King card here. The energy feels more King related, and but we've got slow healing for him as well. We know Princess Catherine had the slow healing, but we've got slow healing sitting right next to the King here as well. And I feel like he's needing to, he's had enough of he's had enough of something anyway. So, and it's saying that he's having to take it easy. Maybe that's what he's had enough, like lack of no activity. Maybe that's what he's had enough of. But it's saying there's a warning that he needs to have lack of activity, let go of some of the burdens from the Ten of Wands. It's a slow healing. It will take some time to come back from, but there's a level of strategy and planning that plays out around this. So for this to be a prediction reading, we have to find something new. Something new has to come out around this that we don't know about, because at the moment I see all of these things are things that we kind of already know about, but I'm feeling like maybe something that's been hidden around this situation regarding who's holding the power, or what's going on here in the background, keeping things quiet. Maybe those things are going to start coming to light. Could be something around Worlds Apart. That would be like the traveling and the plans to travel this year. Things that could be, they're things that he could be saying no to here. So there's something going on here that he has to say no to some duties or responsibilities because he is instead like bedridden, slow healing, and he's had this warning of, not having to do certain things. Thank you for joining me. We'll see where that goes.